Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube. This is like
What
the
up?
15th time we're starting. We had some
shenanigans.
technical difficulties.
Hello,
So,
welcome back.
Did we say who we
Welcome
were
for your
on this
first
cut?
time. We did not.
Okay. So we are Autumn Lane Stitchery.
We are Cassandra, the ever-loving.
The ever-loving. Is that a joke?
And
Is that like a sick roast?
that is a sick roast. And Aaron. Aaron.
Aaron, because
Yep.
he done messed up.
I did.
Okay, so exciting Flosstube video.
Yes, lots of stuff.
So we kind of did the last round. We did a, just kind of like a cross-stitch 101, kind of for beginners, but still like trying to still figure out kind of more advanced things like stitch counts and all that stuff. Though that's not technically advanced, but you know. So it was a me only video.
Yeah, it was.
And featuring our dog doing the most disgusting, loudest burp on the planet.
She burped so loud.
I didn't know if we'd be able to hear it. Because it was like the video's up here. She is down on the ground. And Aaron...
It was so loud, I was like, that was not me, y'all. Don't blame me.
Aaron was like, come here, watch this. So I'm all watching because I was like, Aaron, we need to go back and see if we can hear her burp. Anyways, I'm sorry to be disgusting and mention it, but it's hilarious.
It just gives a little bit of extra pizzazz.
How far into the video was it? I can't remember, but it's hilarious.
10 minutes
hilarious.
or so.
She is
13
like,
minutes.
because you know, dogs, they burp, but she's just like sitting there chilling, and she just like is
looking
loud.
guilty afterwards.
She was like, it's really funny. Anyway, so we I did that for a few friends. Now again, that is not set in stone. I'm sure everybody starts different. And then I remembered I started it, and I remembered that with Ada and really any fabric, you can do the loop start. I forgot about that. So I should put in there also, Cassandra remembered loop start. That's really easy. I don't loop start. I do the pin. It's actually a pin stitch or a pin head stitch. I was right.
You can't really tell newbies like, oh, there's also a loop start. Go look that up.
Go Google loop start cross stitch. You'll be able to find it. You can.
I mean, that's
you can't
the
tell.
whole point of the video, though, right? Don't hit me.
Say a wish. Wish.
Okay. Do I have to say it?
Yeah. No. What'd you wish?
I can't tell you. It
Did I
won't come
shut
true.
my yapper?
Yeah.
Okay. So
that is out, actually.
It
We got
is.
that under the video, so you can go watch that if you
So,
wish. So
yeah.
if you don't know how to cross stitch, or you're like, man, these guys are awesome. I need to learn how to cross stitch so I can cross stitch their patterns.
yeah.
You can go find that video, and she teaches you how to do it.
Every time I start these, I get the yawns. Or maybe it's just every time you
It's
talk.
every time I talk, man.
Okay.
I'm out here being excited. You're yawning.
Okay, so this is what's coming up in this video. So first off, I had a new start. If you watched that last video, or I told you if you know what you're doing, fast forward to the end and start my next project with me. I'm going to reveal
Ooh.
the project.
Yeah, you are.
It's really awesome. I really don't see anybody stitch this. It's actually, I think it's long since discontinued. Okay. Also, I'm going to show my stash acquisition for the week. I'm also going to show you, I finished the Curious Mermaid, which is Aaron's pattern. Notice how I don't say R. There's like no ownership there.
It is. We actually put, per the usual, we put out a side-by-side to the group and on Instagram.
On
so
frames.
if you
frames.
kind of participated or voted on that, we're going to reveal which one we chose. And we'll show you both the
And
frames.
it's very interesting which one we chose because we both wanted to go a different direction. Whatever. We'll get there. And then I'm going to, we're going to talk about a super secret project, which Aaron's doing Stitch Mania. He'll go over his version of Design Mania, right? Did I say it wrong?
No, Design Mania.
Design Mania. And if you are not following us on Instagram or our Facebook business page or our Facebook group, did you post it on both? Or what did you do?
I did the Instagram and the business page.
Instagram and the business page. If you're not following us on either
Behind
one
the
of those,
scenes action.
the kids
we'll
are
talk
coming.
about it more.
We're about to get So we will be he actually posted a little preview shot of this super secret project that I'm starting, and we'll talk about that as well because there's kind of a backstory to that. So exciting. So that's what's going to be going on today. So first things first,
suspense.
Let's do my Curious Mermaid reveal.
Let's do it.
And the frame. And guys, it's interesting the frame we chose because we see okay, we are super different, like, you know,
dude,
men and women. Oh,
it's
they
crazy.
Are so opposite. We both wanted for the Curious Mermaid, so okay, well, you just saw the corner, so I have to show you what we did. Okay. But
I hold that other one?
No, not yet.
Frame my
okay, so we
face.
finished her. Well, I finished her. He finished it a long time ago when he did the pattern, the drawing. But here she is. Now you can tell it's a blue wood. Stupid dogs.
There's our dog.
It's a blue wood. And the dark color in this is a dark blue, okay? Also, Erin, do you want to explain because I talk too much. Do you want to explain why we chose this frame? And then I'm going to show you the other frame, and I'll explain to you where we initially went.
I mean, we kind of need to show the other one, but we chose, so here's the thing.
Okay, so backstory, we'll do that because you're trying to do it a different way than I'm planning. We wanted to do a beachy type of frame.
Oh, it's okay.
Ooh, babe, look, screenshot. Ready? Screenshot for the, no. Oh yeah, okay, we can do that. Okay.
Dude, all right, behind the scenes,
right? For the little thumbnail or whatever.
Yeah,
okay, so we wanted to do a beachy. We both were like, okay, we want a beachy look for the frame. White, aged, almost like a driftwood, maybe even. And so I went and I bought this one because it almost looks like shutters.
How awesome that frame
is. To see that, it's almost like shutters. And so I went to Michael's and I got this. And if you just look here, put that behind it. It's great. It looks great.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It looks great. And you have the light color of the shells. It looks great and it lightens up the whole look. But this is the reason why we went with this one. And Erin, handing it over to you.
With this one, so like she said, we both really like that one just because it brightens it up. It gives it that whole kind of beach vibe. Mm-hmm. But this one it just fits it so well. Like she said, it's blue, but it has like that wood grain showing through, and it just looks like an underwater, like a sunken ship. It looks like underwater wood.
Like if you were to go inside the Titanic and find a framed picture, this is what we would imagine it would to look like.
Like a pirate ship or something. Just fits it so well. And it's pretty much the same color as the dark blue, the underwater.
I'm pointing at it if you can't tell.
There you go. I can't.
Sorry.
So it matches it does make it a little bit darker.
Yeah, it darkened the look of it. We didn't necessarily want that.
Because
again, the white one, look at this picture. Now look at it. It literally lightens it brightens it up. There you go. That's better. But and this looks great.
Looks good. But this is gonna look good on another. This is a great summer beach.
Yeah.
Beach house kind of thing. But just makes it gives that whole underwater vibe that just pushes the whole design.
And like the fact that there's treasures. Yeah, this is how lazy I am. I didn't even
finished.
But yeah, and it's that dark blue again. That's why when we took pictures of it, I was like, no, why'd you use that? Because people you can't tell that this frame is blue in those pictures, but it is just spot on color for that dark one. So again, this is our Curious Mermaid pattern by Autumn Lane Stitchery.
So this one wasn't really my favorite, like up towards the top of, we've done a lot of kind of the silhouette ones now, and it wasn't really my favorite, but seeing it framed and stitched now, it looks so good.
And he did say that too. And he was like, it was never something that I thought was even like particularly awesome, but he's like seeing it stitched by the love of his life.
Yes. Cassandra, like
brought her to life.
I'm telling you, I just love seeing these things come to life, man. It's just, it's awesome. So
he really nerds out over it. So guys, also, if you stitch our stuff, guys, tag us on Instagram. When you do Flosstube videos, if you are into that, our dog is so annoying in the background.
They're being so obnoxious.
If you have a Flosstube channel. Do they tag us or what do they do?
A hashtag.
A hashtag. And then if you're on Facebook, tag us, join our group. Oh. Post your work in progresses. Erin gets so excited. Like I said, one of the girls in our group, Tracy, she is doing our red geisha and she's changing the red to blue. And I know another one of our friends, Jules, she's like, just so you know, I'm starting the Curious Mermaid, but I'm changing the color of her. I hope you're not mad. And I'm like, no, this is like, if you remember our tagline in our first video, at the very top of all of our patterns, it says, Autumn Lane Stitchery. What's our tagline?
Cross stitch patterns
that need your special touch.
Yes. Meaning,
we love to see that.
Make it yours.
Yeah, change it. Change some colors. Change up whatever fabric that, we suggested. Make it your own. We love to see that. I just commented on Tracy's thing. In fact, I said, when you starting this, we want to see your blue geisha.
Yeah. It's a collaboration between us and you.
Well, between you and us, because I am on the stitcher side. You are on the designer side, because all I do, again, is wench at you and tell you to put these out and say, hey,
facts.
It's super weird that she has a nipple. Change that. And then you veto me. She does, though.
Oh, gosh.
She's got a nipple.
Listen.
But I guess
you gotta have correct anatomy.
People have nipples, and so does mermaids.
It's a thing.
So do mermaids. Okay, so guys, I of course got on this framing kick because I framed the geisha, wherever the crap she is. I framed the geisha, and then I finished this how soon afterwards? Only a couple days.
Yeah.
And I was like in a big framing kick. So then I framed this one. And Erin was like, okay, we loved this frame so much. There's no backing on it again. Ready? Let's do number 2 just in case. Okay.
What the crap is happening? You guys, you gotta get good thumbnails.
You gotta get good thumbnails or people will click on them. Anyways, we loved it. I hate this light. This lighting is terrible, by the way. We really loved this frame, and we kept this frame because I went to Michael's by ourselves because we're, I went to Michael's by myself. I got both of these frames, and I didn't return this frame because we want to. He's already got his little wheels turning in that head of his.
Have a home.
It's
an awesome frame.
It's awesome, and we're gonna do something beachy or something else that will go great in there. Okay. So, now, because I was on this kick, Erin was working
AKA hoarder.
No.
If you will.
No, okay. So, Erin, and if you've watched her videos,
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You know that, just for that, I'm going to buy 8 more pieces of fabric this week.
Not kidding.
Just for you mouthing off to me. Do you know what's funny? What? I would love to do a progressive shot before the quarantine and after the quarantine of just my face, and do
my face,
do a before and after, and be like, oh, the COVID-19 pounds that this woman gains. I think it'd be really funny. Okay, anyways, whatever. I love food. Actually, I like treats. Okay, so anyway, so also while I was there, Erin. Okay, so quick backstory. All these things that we've shown you, previous to this, we showed you that kind of creepy lady with a little bird on her. Everyone's kind of been calling her the Raven Queen.
That's what it says on the thing, that's why.
Oh, is that way? We showed the Leslie, or the Leslie LaFleur, the Mermaid LaFleur. I was talking about the summer and fall and winter ladies.
The harassment never ends.
That he has drawn. So someone actually, I can't remember where it was, but someone was either on our Facebook page or on Etsy. I think it was our Facebook page. She's like, yeah, I'm hoping that the summer lady will come out soon. Okay, let me just tell you.
Here we go.
The summer lady, Erin drew a mock-up of, and I mean a rough sketch.
Yeah.
Rough sketch.
Ooh,
he has not touched it since June of last year.
We're busy.
So she's not coming out anytime soon. Mermaid LaFleur and the Raven Queen. don't even like be checking Etsy because he won't have it done probably till next June.
I'll have it done when I'm ready.
So, okay, so I had to preface that because I'm just like, I told him, I was like, Aaron, I feel bad because I'm doing it to the people, here are the girls again, I'm doing it to the people that you do to me, where you show me something and I get all excited about it, like the summer lady, and it's not going to be available. I have seen that drawing since last June. And here it is May.
Listen, that's the thing.
Still nothing. He hasn't even like drawn it even. He's just has so many projects going on. He really he's very meticulous. These little patterns, the little May, June, April, he literally works on these like half the month, at least half the month.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Bull.
Bull.
Dude, I've worked on it like maybe a total of a few days.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I just spread it out because we got other stuff going on.
Okay, so anyways, I bring up this whole long side tangent
why?
Because he made me... I'm not even going to say what she is. It's a girl, though.
Well, people already know.
Why do you have a popsicle stick in your pocket?
For later.
To check tonsils with.
Yep.
Okay, so he drew this pattern.
Well, if you look on Instagram, you know what it is. It's not a big secret.
Okay, you can see part of perhaps something that may be a starfish, and also something that may perhaps be a fin of some sort. So it's definitely an underwater type of thing. Anyways, not to give anything away, how long ago did you draw her?
I've actually had the whole thing charted for over a year. But
did you just hear what he said?
But listen, Linda. It is Mermaid. In May,
so there's a
whole
year.
So for artists, if you're an artist out there, there's a whole kind of, it's like a challenge, #Mermaid. And this year, obviously, it's Mermaid 2020, but where you draw a different mermaid every day. And I just been doing. I haven't really done the prompts every day, but I've been drawing mermaids throughout the month of May. And I did that one not this year, last year. And that's when I did that one.
You're drawing a mermaid every day? You haven't shown me?
And
that's not communication.
I did that one.
It's like the 8th. I wouldn't have known if he has or not.
And at the end of the month.
Yes. You're so handsome with your new haircut. I'm so happy
at the end of
cut
the
it
month,
like Forrest Gump.
After May, I get busy doing other things. And it wasn't mermaid anymore. The momentum was gone. The feeling was gone.
He has had this charted for over a year.
But
yes,
it's all meant to be because since I waited, we added a lot to it to make it.
So let's get into that. So so not only has he had this drawn, he's had this charted for over a year. Where's it been? He forgot about it. He literally said he goes through his projects on wherever they're at on Dropbox. He's like, oh, I forgot about this mermaid. She's already done. That's
well, it wasn't all I have to finish it a little bit. For the most part, it was done.
So whilst I'm buying these frames for this mermaid,
that to say, gosh,
I get this frame and holy crap, it matches perfectly. And I was like, Aaron, okay, so here's the thing. This is why it's awesome being married to him. One of the many reasons, because there are
this is going on the internet that you just said that.
Way too many to name why it's so awesome being married to him. Yeah. Now, the list is about triple the reasons why to not be married to him. Oh, I'm just kidding, baby boo. There you go, screenshot.
Okay, how many times are going to do that in this video? I don't even know.
Okay, so it's like a drift type of wood look. Yeah. Not driftwood, but it's aged as well. But guys, just to kind of give you
Hold on, man.
Wait.
Here's the thing with something like that. Thing was supposed to be a small.
She was supposed to be postcard sized. I said, Eric. Just like, wait, what is it? Eric.
Gary.
That is from Jimmy Fallon. Gary. Aaron.
That's what it sounds like too. That's what I feel it sounds like.
I was like, Aaron, how big? I was at Michael's and I was Marco Poloing him. I was like, Aaron, how big is that?
It's not
Cat's out of the bag. It's a friggin' mermaid.
The cat was out of the bag a long time ago, man.
I was still in the dark. Okay, mermaid.
Oh, gosh.
I was like, how big's that mermaid? He's like, oh, she's like a postcard size. I'm like, which is how big? I was like, tell me, how big is she going to be? He told me, and I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. That's too small for this frame. Could you change it for me and make it bigger? So he spent the next, day? She was very simple. He made a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that. She's still very simple, but she's bigger and fills the space more. And guys, I just want to show you, whilst
you guys, this girl's out of control, man.
I was at Michael's. Oh, look at all these pieces of fabric I've pulled for the possibilities for this mermaid. Wait a second. Where's the fabric? Or where's the floss? Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I leave it over there? Did I put it behind me? Also, you're welcome for no eggs back here.
Yeah, you guys.
Cleaned up.
Flosstube is amazing. She just has a choice, but you know, she wants to switch it up so we're not having Easter in the back of our video.
So I hurry up. I was like, we're going to do a video today.
Thank you very much.
So I put up some of our beachy stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Beachy. Okay, guys, look. You guys, all of this is not the floss. This is not all the floss for it, but Aaron, I was like, send me a picture of her. And he sent me a picture. I was like, okay. So I just pulled a bunch of the colors that are on this. She is bright. I love bright. I love bright. And just so you can see how rad colors. It's going to just be so awesome on this frame. And yeah, I pulled about 85 different fabrics. Literally 85 different fabrics that I'm like, okay, but for real, I have like 15 pieces of fabric here because I clearly love mermaidy. This one's probably a little bit too modeled. I clearly love, that's too dark, love these colors.
That one's cool.
This is my favorite Leslie fabric by AKA Under the Sea Fabrics. I don't know how to say her name. Naiad?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is my favorite fabric of hers. Our Wicked Witchcraft is on this, and it looks super spooky. But this is beautiful for this freaking amazing bright mermaid. This fabric, I love in every way. This is the perfect fabric. This is my favorite of Leslie's, and I think I only have like 5 or 6 pieces of it. So clearly I need to buy more.
Yeah. Yes, she does.
Well, just like Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. Her Loki, that one dyes so different every time you buy it. And of course, you know, I will buy it on 28 count, Joblin, linen, opal linen, just, you know, opal Lugana, regular Lugana, so that I can have, you know, because different fabrics pick up the dye differently. So,
you never know what you're going to need it for.
You never know. Look at this one. Oh, you guys, look at this one. Gosh. All of those are possibilities for the mermaid.
Bottom line, lots of fabric.
When is that coming out for me, though?
It's going to be done. It's got to be done tomorrow. She wants it done by Mother's Day. Like, she's like, I want the pattern in my hand on Mother's Day so I can start stitching it.
Yeah.
So I have 1 day to finish it.
Are you going to? No?
Okay, USA.
If not, that's okay.
I'll have it done. She had to go throw the old Mother's Day card in there.
I did throw the Mother's Day card.
So now I get to...
Because he needs literally a list.
You got hair on your lip.
I don't care. He has to have a list to work from. You are so OCD that you have to deal with this hair.
Let me get it.
No, you have to watch it the whole video.
Gosh dang it.
Hey. I feel it, but I didn't really care.
So.
Okay, so, yeah.
I didn't know
he has to have it.
Sorry, I got distracted by the hair on your lip.
That's what we saw. Nothing. This is what he sees. Like, he's looking over and he sees that. Okay.
What is happening?
I don't even know. Do we ever know what's happening during these? Okay.
Such shenanigans.
Next,
man, every time.
stash acquisitions. Let's do. Again, I don't know why I have. I missed one. Maybe it's this one. I'm gonna pretend it's that one. I don't even know. As per the usual, I bought a bunch of hand dyed by Rolanda because it's just the rotation. And I'm clearly obsessed with her right now. Erin, maybe you should talk about something else because I forgot that this round she started to put like what lot number it came from.
I can talk about
I don't want to lie and say I bought it this week when I did.
Okay, let's talk about Design Mania.
Found it. My turn again. Just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay, should I go or you want to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so as most of you know, it is May, which is Stitch Mania.
Yes.
Do you know what Stitch Mania is? I think I have a pretty good idea. It's
I
essentially
because I don't.
So I heard it was started
like
in
that.
2013, and then somebody else told me 2015. But essentially, it's starting that many projects. You start a new project like 13 days or 14, and I think now it's like up to 20 projects for 2020. But it's pretty much do what you want. There's no hard rules.
It started out,
you
start like in 2012, you start 12 projects that month.
I don't know what year
and
it
this
was,
is why I've never been involved in it because it drives me insane to start one and then put it down and start a different project. However, having said that, my Stitch Mania started off being, I was going to stitch this super secret project and then Erin's super secret project that now cat's out of the bag. It's another mermaid.
So she's starting too, but some people will work on just a bunch of projects. Some people, they're doing whatever they want. So Teresa Kogut is she's a cross stitch designer, and she started. I don't know if she started it, but she's doing it this year. It's Design.
But you heard
Mania.
about it from her.
Yeah, I heard about it from her.
Yeah.
I saw her post it on her Flosstube, and it's essentially Design Mania. So you're doing a new. She's doing a different. She's going to try to start and finish a design every day, which is crazy.
Oh man!
And at first, I was like, I'm doing that.
If there was like 297 hours of the day, you might be able to handle that.
Because
otherwise,
with our Be Well, like I started the Be Well, like I woke up, did the sketch, designed it, and it was out by 2:00.
But that was super easy though.
Well, that's the thing. I would do smaller ones. So I would do smaller patterns, but I kind of mentioned to her, and she was like, "Whoa, slow your roll there, cowboy."
Ooh.
So
hey,
we kind of
cowboy.
talked about it, and I decided I'll post work in progress pics every day, but I'll kind of try to finish one a week and then do a smaller one on the weekend. So essentially, I'll end up with about 8 new patterns, but there'll be a couple bigger ones and then a couple smaller ones.
You've designed 8 patterns?
I'm going to.
You realize it's like the 8th right now, and this day's already over.
Well, it's the first week, and I'll have the mermaid done, and then I'll have the small
Mermaid was
one
already done, pretty
much. Well, I had to change it, so it counts. Counts.
Okay.
As long as it's getting put out, it doesn't matter
Dude,
if it's a new
I'm
one.
not gonna like complain about 8 patterns. That'd be awesome.
So I'm taking part in Design Mania, and it's just just working on design. Some people are just doing just working on a design, making sure they spend a little bit of time designing each day. Some people are like sketching. It's pretty much essentially Stitch Mania. Do what you want as long as you're designing each day. Okay. So I'm taking part in that.
That's awesome.
And we're posting work in progress, pics, and all that kind of stuff on our Instagram. That's what I'll be posting most of it.
And business page, I think. Also.
Every day. Even last night, we had a bunch of shenanigans going on throughout the day. I started working at 10 o'clock, posted the picture, and yeah.
You amaze me.
We're getting it done, man. Working hard for you.
Yes.
My friends. And Cassandra. Listen, I'm getting harassed so much because she comes on friggin' Flosstube.
Yep.
The videos and starts harassing me.
Yep.
And now everybody else is jumping on the bandwagon.
Yep.
So
you're like my dad.
Yeah, hey,
am I the family pissing post? He turned into my dad, apparently.
Well, geez, man. But I love
Love.
it. Listen, it's all. I keep saying listen. I don't know why I do that. I got the talking stick.
Because you started to talk, you and Kenny talked too much
Nashville.
in Nashville. I keep
So
wanting to say Atlanta.
that's when it started. Is you kept telling me that, and I started saying it.
Because Kenny
But-
always says, listen.
So we're doing that. Bunch of new patterns. You can harass me. I love it, actually. It's
He
fun.
does. He likes the
I don't mind
attention
it.
because I don't give him any.
Dude, I need all I can get. Sad. Sad times over here.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So that's Design Mania. That's what we got going on for my version of Stitch Mania. What are you doing for Stitch Mania?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, what are you doing? We don't have anything to give away this week, but I would love to know what you're doing for Stitch Mania.
That would be very interesting.
Yes.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. All right. So let me show you the stash acquisition. So 123 Stitch is still down as far as picking up orders. I thought it would be lifted because Salt Lake County, kind of where they're at, is businesses are opening up. Still not 123 Stitch. So I still am being cheap and not wanting to pay for shipping when they're like 10 minutes from my house. And I don't want to wait that long. Like, I feel like once it's lifted, they're going to let a bunch of people like come and whatever. So I still haven't bought. I was going to buy a bunch of patterns, including two Mirabilias. I don't even remember. One's the baker's wife. They're all that almost like Marie Antoinette kind of looks. I love those. And I was going to buy those. Well, now those are sold out. And then, first I was going to wait for the new, you guys, the new Mirabilia. Oh, I don't even remember her name. Do you remember it? Mm-mm. I showed it to you and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Like the quilt looking one?
The one with like the chick with like huge dress.
Yeah.
The huge dress.
I
was like, Erin, look at this. It's so good. Okay. So anyways, I wanted to buy, I was waiting for the new Mirabilia to come out so I could add her to my order if they were going to ship it anyways. And then, surprise, surprise, it came in stock, and two of the other Mirabilia patterns that I wanted were out of stock, including some of the Cranix that were asked for in a couple of these patterns as well. So now I'm just like, screw it. I'll just wait till 123 Stitch opens completely. So again, this week's stash acquisition. Hey, Rolanda, I'm going to start making you give us an affiliate link.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's all I do is try to pimp out your stuff.
Seriously.
Okay, so this one is
Autumn Lane Stitchery and
hand-dyed
by Fabrics by Rolanda.
Yeah, hand-dyed by Rolanda. She's on Etsy. Okay, so this is a 28 count Lugana, and guys, I feel like I'm always going towards the same colors. So I pulled out a bunch of my hand-dyed by Rolanda. They're all, of course, hand-dyed, so they're all completely different, but they're legit all the same. Like, obviously the modeling's different, but like, I'm like, oh, I have like 10 of that one now. 10 of the same look. And that's okay. I'll buy 10 more. Okay. This one is a Opal Lugana.
Oh my God.
Look at this one, would you? Look at this. See what I mean? Like, I guess that last one was a little bit different, but I think it's funny. Every time I'm just drawn to the same colors, clearly. Yeah. This one is, look, this one literally looks the same as the piece I just showed you. Again, Opal Lugana. This one's a 32 count though. She probably mixed the same dye and dyed it, or put the 28 count piece in there and then the 32 count. And I bought both of them. So this is the 32 piece, 32 count.
That's amazing.
Right? Opal. I keep
me in the face.
Pulling
accidentally
it back and
punching me in the
and then one more. And I wish that I could have acquired a Nora, a Mirabilia this week. But again, come on, 123 Stitch. I know they're super behind and they were, having less people work. Okay, and then this one's an Opal Lugana, again, a 28 count. Look at this one.
Amazingness.
Look at that one. So... yeah, sorry, Erin. Okay, maybe the last thing, one of the last things or the last thing, I'm going to do the old big reveal of the pattern that I'm working on. And let me,
good.
Wait a minute. So you actually saw the fabric last time. I think I'd said this. I saw someone stitch it forever ago. And this is back before I stitched anything but Mirabilias. So for me to buy this pattern was very unlike me because I only bought Mirabilias up to that point, basically. So it's a kit. It came with a hand-dyed Ada. No, sorry, a painted Ada, which I'll show you when I show the picture. But this is why I love pull stitches. Smell that.
Smells good.
Right? You can always tell pull stitches fabric because that smells amazing. Okay, so anyways, I had bought this fabric for it. This pull stitches Georgian Georgian. This is a 28 count Jobelin. Fantastic. And this actually would go awesome with the pattern. And as I was trying to figure out which one to do, Erin said this one. And I said that one. But again, I'm the one who's stitching it.
Listen, yeah.
It's all about what makes me happy.
It definitely is.
And I chose that one. I'm not going to choose something that somebody else wants me to. So again, for your own patterns, if you don't like our choice, change it.
Change it up.
Change it up. Do whatever makes you happy. So yeah, Erin said this one hands down. It's like, you've got to put it on that. That one is what's going to be good for it. And I said, too bad. I'm stitching it on the other one. So
I probably should have said this one and should have chosen the
no,
one
I wouldn't
wanted.
have. I loved this one. Okay, so here's my start. It's an alien. I'm just kidding. So you can see I'm working on that. That is actually very true to color, I believe. As far as we can see, this fabric, oh, you guys, look at that. So it's not an alien with a third eye in the middle of its forehead. But it's obviously awesome. A lady, face of a lady. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take a pause and see if anybody knows this. Do you guys know this chart? Can you guess?
Oh man, if you can guess that, you're pretty amazing.
If you can guess, well, she has a very distinct face, so maybe you can. But look at that shading. I just want to say really that shading is incredible. And that's really what I was talking about, the blend.
Yeah, it's really good.
That lighter color is a blend.
Oh, it is?
Of the next color in and that outer color.
Yeah,
so that you get the...
Yeah, it's good.
Got to teach him, guys. I told him to try to stay away from blends because we hate blends, but... sometimes you need it. So here's obviously...
I'll blend the crap out of some threads.
This is only after... I think this is after 3 days of stitching. I stitched like all day on one of these days. So here she is. So yeah, if you think you know what it is, guess. Tell me what you think she is. And don't delete your... Can they delete their comment? Or don't cheat. Don't cheat, because if you think you know what it is and you're guessing something else, I'm going to look it up and say, oh, I like that. I'm going to buy that. So it's for my own stash enabling. Okay. So I don't know how to say this name. I want to make it fancy, but I don't think it's meant to be said fancy. So it's a Lenart kit. I want to say Lenarte.
I like because Lenarte.
I want
to,
cool. Okay, but it doesn't have the little, see? If it was Lenarte, it would have that at the end.
We'll call it Lenarte. We do it.
It's Lenart, I think. Lenart. It's Lenart, the diva. And here's what she looks like.
Amazing.
Is she not the most beautiful thing ever? I wish, man.
Next to you.
If I looked like her, you would love me more. I'm
next to you, sure. Beside, like.
Look at her, you guys.
You not included, she is.
So.
She pales in comparison.
So the Ada that came with it is white on one side, and then it goes to kind of this peachy, whatever color that is, okay, on this side. This is stitched all back here with one thread.
Always want to see what's going on.
Instead of two, which is why it's, so anyways, that's what she's going to look like. And I mean, I chose this fabric and, I mean, Erin even said, well, if I use this fabric, you're not going to be able to see that white pattern in the background.
Yeah, but you're going to have her hair to frame her face.
Yeah, but she says you're going to have her hair to frame her face.
Her hair.
Well, guess what? Her hair is going to be framing her face regardless. This fabric's perfect for her.
I know. Listen, it'll look amazing.
Anyways, is she not going to be the most amazing?
It's going to be amazing.
So yeah, hopefully by next time I will have her lips and eyes and part of her hair started. I'll have her eyes and lips finished, and I love her. So yeah, this is the diva, and I believe this has been out of print for quite a while. Can
you guess what she's trying to get me to make now?
Oh yeah, I am.
Every day.
Because okay, look,
bust.
I know what I love. I know what I love, and it's you. I know what I love. You can see I'm trying to butter him up. I know what I love, and I love Mirabilias, and you know that. And I will ask him for like mermaids or whatever. I've never stitched like a bust of anybody or anything. And I am having such a fun time because when I stitch faces, Mirabilia faces are like this big. They're not big. And so I'm having such a fun time stitching her face. I was like, Erin, do a face for me. Do a face for me. Or do a bust for me, rather. Do a bust for me. So I was like, Erin, do like a bust of a mermaid partially coming out of the water.
Now she's designing them.
With her tail in the background somewhere. You should see the picture I drew for him. I wonder if I still have it on my phone. So that you can actually see how much of an artist I am not. Does it get rid of it for me, or does it just get rid of it for you?
What? Oh, it's gone.
The touch. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
How sure are you?
100%.
Are you sure?
Yep, they're gone.
Do you promise?
On iPhones, obviously, you probably know.
Why?
You can use a little drawing feature, but it disappears after a while.
Why?
So it's gone. So she wants me to, I mean, she has all these ideas of what she wants me to do now, but I'm not going to be out here drawing anything. Like, this is more like realistic, and I can do that, but I have no interest in doing that. Like,
Nice.
You want to see something realistic? Go take a photo.
Wow!
That's my opinion on it.
Wow. Here's the thing, too, guys, and I will say this, too.
I'm more interested in doing cool shapes, interesting stuff that's really fun to stitch. And that might be fun. I'm not saying
Let me tell you, though, as from an artist perspective, that I have learned being married to you. I want to sit here and have him be my artist for hire and say, Erin, can you design this for me and this for me and this for me and this for me? If Erin's not feeling it, he can't design it. Like, I can sit here and say, I want you to do this and have this on there. If he's not feeling it, this is exactly why he designs whatever the crap he wants to design, because if he's not feeling my vision, it's not his vision. He is the artist. He wants to design what he's going to design. So, but like, if he has a cool idea, like when when everybody was saying like the mermaid that we did, the mermaid that I just showed, the Curious Mermaid, when people were like, oh, it would be cool if with Atlantis back there or whatever, it got his mind thinking. I was like, oh, I've got an idea for that. So, there are ideas that will spark his interest, and his creative juices will start to flow. But it is so hard for me to be like, Erin, I need this. Can you design this for me?
I can't fly by the seat of her pants, y'all.
That's amazing. So yeah, it is hard because it is hard.
Here's the thing: you gotta have we can't get into this.
You gotta have passion.
No, you gotta have direction.
You've gotta have
passion. If I go by what she does, I'll be
de la passion.
Yes.
You've gotta have passion for what you're doing, and if you're doing somebody else's vision, it is not his passion. It is somebody else's passion.
But I'll get so burnt out.
Yeah.
It won't be fun for me. So while she says draw a bust. I love drawing busts.
I'm sure you love drawing busts. We know in the Curious Mermaid by her little titty and her nipple.
Whoa!
Yeah, I can see you love drawing busts, honey.
So
red. You get so red.
But I love drawing that stuff. I grew up in comics and video games. Just illustration. I would love to do that, but I don't want to do realistic. And she wants probably something super realistic and all this.
Why can't? Why? I just explained why.
Here's the thing: she always has this idea, and then I go and draw what I want to do, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome."
It's true.
So I just can't. I can't draw what anybody tells me to draw, because once you see what I do. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like I'm the best or anything. Like, you'll appreciate it regardless. You just have a vision of what you think you want to see in your head, and I can't draw what everybody else wants to draw. I have to draw what I want to draw.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a middle ground there, but for the most part.
Very interesting. How scientific of you, Dr. Steve. Do you know what that's from?
That went down a whole rabbit hole.
No, I'm sorry. I don't even know why we brought that up, but
tangent squirrel.
Yes. So okay. So
that's what she's working on.
That's what I'm working on. So next time you will see guys, can I just say,
please. And
it's funny, this pattern completely got me, Erin got, okay, I give him crap for how many pages of a pattern that we make something.
Dude.
I'm sorry, this is the most ridiculous pattern I have ever seen. It is literally poster size. It is the biggest pattern I've ever seen. Yeah, we'll cross this off. We don't want anybody to blow it up.
But look how big it is.
It is huge. I should have made a working copy, but I don't know where to start with the working copy, because the symbols are huge. Like if you had a magnifying glass, they'd be this big. Like each box would be this big because it is so
You guys, she harasses me so much.
I do. But I'm not the only one because a couple of your model stitchers, aka buddies.
This is why you can't please everybody. She's complaining about this thing being too big. Mine, like, they weren't even that many pages.
Yeah.
But they're, whatever, man. This pattern is gigantic, though.
It's huge. So anyways, the good thing is though, is that when I fill it in each day, I'm like, oh, I got a ton done because I'm used to the squares of my patterns that I follow being a quarter of the size. So it like looks like when I started like the face, I was like, oh, I'm like halfway done with this thing. Yeah. So it screws with your mind and makes me really feel like I'm accomplishing a whole lot.
That's good.
When I'm not really. But no, it is actually, and it's still, even when I was like, yeah, because I totally thought I'd be able to get the entire face done in a day. And I was like, I wonder why I didn't, because I was like hauling. Yeah, it's because if this was like normal size, I'd actually see how much stitching it involved, but I love this thing. It's interesting. It's a different experience working from a poster sized pattern of something that is, I mean, those squares are so significantly bigger than what I'm used to. But anyway, so this is the Diva
Looking
by
amazing
Lenart.
so far. Tay.
Lenart.
Tay.
Okay, but here's the thing. It would have that if it was Lenarte.
We'll
I've been saying Lenarte because
so don't change
I want to sound
fancy
fancy
on the camera.
because I'm pretty sure it's Lenart. But that's
Whatever.
okay. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on. Okay, so are we done?
No, we got to do.
Oh,
we are going to do the giveaway for the floss from the last video. So we're going to go over the questions that we asked you. We're going to go over the two people that we chose.
Oh, okay? And we have to. Oh, okay. So we'll answer floss. You on.
So we're gonna. Nope. We're
gonna
and
right P.S. Now. Musings by Jillian.
Yes.
We sent your floss.
Take that, Jillian.
It only took like 4 weeks.
Take
and you
that,
were so
Jillian.
Patient. Take that, yeah. Jillian. She was like, oh, just send it whenever.
Dude, she was so nice.
Take that. She was awesome and not like, guys, where's my things? Yeah. Like she actually was like really cool about it.
Jillian was a test case. We went and got envelopes.
Yeah.
We got all the stuff needed, so now
we know
these
how
will go out right away,
to charge. So, and I just did it on the...
We're going to do that right now. So, we're going to pick the winners for the floss. We should have mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but we forgot. So, the two winners that were... So, we asked the questions on the last video, and you, good old Rolanda gave us 2 packs of floss to give away.
And if you want to buy from her, you can
use
my affiliate link that she's going to send me because I feel like I've turned a lot of people on to Rolanda. Yes. Just kidding, but she sends, so she sent these. Her info's on here if you want to go find her on Etsy. But please stay away from her store on Thursdays because that's when I am buying her fabric that she drops. So please and thank you for
so we picked 2. Do you remember which one was my question?
No.
I remember which one was the question, but do you remember what floss? I'll say this one was mine.
This one was mine.
Oh, dang. All right. Either way.
It doesn't matter.
So we'll surprise
This is cotton floss, and this one is silks.
We'll surprise you which one you get. How about that?
Yeah, we'll surprise you.
So the first winner is Sam Bree Stitches.
Yay! Sam Bree!
Yay! It's probably like Samantha or something, but Sam.
Or Sam.
So
she might go by
should
Sam.
we read the comment or no?
Whatever you want, babe. So
she says, she was quoting you. Maybe I like my fabric like I like my man.
I don't even remember saying that.
She just says all sorts of craziness.
Apparently. Okay.
It says, those fabrics are gorgeous. Absolutely love watching you too. I'm most definitely a fabric hoarder for sure. Yes. And she's all Ada. Yes. So...
See?
Cassandra is breaking her heart.
I am breaking your heart. I'm so sorry.
And she likes printed charts. So
I like printed charts too, so.
She said, I have most of my unicorn charts, but I'd love to stitch Queen of Peace from Mira, or Blackbird Designs America. There you go. And then she tells us we can answer tag questions, which is an amazing thing we're going to do.
Good idea.
So you are the first winner. We appreciate
You'll get one of these. We'll decide.
Yeah, we'll decide.
We'll just send it in there.
So that's the first winner, and the second one
I
is...
had marked it.
I marked it. Sorry, I gotta find it. Where's the image?
I don't know.
It's
trying to find it.
X Stitch MD.
Whoa!
Is her
X Stitch MD?
Yeah, is her profile, her name, whatever. And she said, "Oh my OMG, you two are so fun. I found you through Michelle Bendy Stitchy, who is another designer, and she is amazing.
Nice. And
now I'm obsessed. I prefer PDF charts over paper because I like being able to enlarge them. So you like these?
You should just
apparently.
buy a Lenore chart because this is enlarged. Like I'm pretty sure that yeah. You could crawl up the beanstalk, and this is what their charts look like at the top of the beanstalk.
Oh, that's awesome.
So perfect. Go buy yourself a Lenart kit. They're, yeah. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So, and I would love to stitch a pattern of an East Indian bride with a gorgeous red gold wedding dress and lots of gold jewelry.
Oh, that'd
which
actually
would
be
amazing.
Cool. That would be cool.
So you fantastic ladies are the winner
guys.
of the giveaway. Thank you very much.
And of course, thank you guys all who comment on our video. We do read them. We read them. And it makes us happy. So
yes. When I beat
down Aaron, you know,
I go read
soul,
YouTube, man.
He's just on YouTube and sees all these women saying, "Oh, I love your stuff." It builds him back up. So I should thank you.
I read them at night, so it prepares me for the next day.
We kid. But anyways, each of you ladies are going to be getting one of these. Yeah. You should both be super patient, just like Jillian was, and expect these in the next 6 to 12 weeks.
And go check out Rolanda's Etsy store.
Yeah, Rolanda really is cool.
Because that was really nice of her.
But really, for reals, not on the day that she drops Luganas and linens, because I'll be buying those up and Jobelins.
So that's the giveaway. You guys are
awesome.
amazing.
You guys are awesome. You guys are very awesome. So next week, of course, I mean, you know, you'll see it if you follow us at all, but we'll reveal the pattern for the mermaid that Aaron designed for me. I guess he didn't really design it for me. I just forced you to change it. What's up?
I'm gonna ask a question before we go.
Oh, go ahead.
Because this is kind of what we kind of been not arguing over. We've been discussing.
My hair will also be done next week.
So
that's a big deal.
How do you feel? Like, do you like when you're watching Flosstube videos? Do you just like get down to business? And like with us, like, you know, we're kind of designers, so we kind of just talk about our patterns, all that. Do you like when in Flosstubes people talk about their life a little bit? Because we can kind of talk about our week.
This is a big fight that we have.
It is.
It's a huge fight.
So I want to hear it from you, because if you guys are like, yeah, I don't care about your life. I just want to hear about what's going on.
Because literally one of our first videos, Aaron starts out, "Hey, this is Aaron Houston. This week at
I did not.
Channel 5 News, we had a big old windstorm here in Lehigh, Utah.
I did.
Then we went and got some gasoline from the store. And then Cassandra made enchiladas. And that's literally, and we cut it out because I was like, I think I literally, my face during the recording, I was like, you could see me get more and more irritated, and I was like, nobody cares.
So here's the thing.
Nobody cares.
Do you guys like to hear about that kind of stuff? No. Obviously, not that she's making her horrible enchiladas.
He loves his enchiladas because they're his mother's recipe.
She does make amazing enchiladas. But she's dogging on me, so I gotta get her back.
Except they're your mom's recipe.
They are. They're amazing. But, so do you guys like hearing about that kind of stuff, or do you just could care less about it?
Dude, they just want to get it done. They want to start with the cross.
If you're still here, let me know. I'm really curious. I really want to know what people think about that. So anyway, sorry to interrupt.
What is happening?
Our dog is going nuts over there. She's like, you guys need to be done.
She's on the sofa chasing her tail.
I wish we could turn her up.
We can.
Anyway.
Can't we?
You guys are amazing. So let me know in the comments.
And please, he's not going to feel bad when you're like, no, I don't give a crap about that. Just tell me about your design, what you're designing, and tell me all the goodies.
No, honestly, that's
show me the stash that Cassandra got.
Yeah, so if you don't like hearing that, because if you tell me yes, I'm gonna be like, I told you so. Yeah. And then we'll talk about that a little bit. But if you're like, nah, I could care less, we won't talk about it.
And then I'll say, I told you so. I don't know, whatever.
Please. She can't wait to do that. So please just tell me. Please save me.
Yes, I'm probably going to cut all this off also. With my hair.
Oh my gosh. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
What?
Like a little bit just into like our lives a little bit. Because she talks
My
about
dog's licking my
cutting
feet.
her hair constantly, but she always chickens
Well,
out.
look, guys, I mean, honestly, like, this is not... I get asked a lot if I have extensions, which is like the biggest total... what's the opposite of insult? Compliment. Thank you. Such a compliment. I'm like, no, dude, this is my hair. I can grow really long hair. I've always had it long, and despite the fact that it's bleached, it's pretty darn, pretty awesome. I think it's like my only good feature, right? Mm-hmm. It's my... He's totally not even listening.
Yeah, it's your only good feature. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. All right. Just
you
so
have
we're clear.
Many
no, I don't. It's like my only good feature about myself. So I don't want to cut it because I'm like, well, not a lot of people can grow their hair super long. But I'm kind of sick of it now. And I'm always sick of it. But it always holds me back. Like, I'm just like, I should just cut it. Why not? And then it's always in the back of my head. Like, not everybody can have long blonde hair. So, like, grow their hair long is what I mean.
So in the next video, you'll see if she chickens out yet
or
again.
if I cut it. And then you can say in the next video, wow, that was stupid of you. Because...
No, I'll say you look beautiful like always.
You should have not cut it.
All right.
Okay, so
with that, so there's a little bit into our lives. Just a little taste.
Just a little taste. Ooh.
A little taste.
They've had enough of the taste.
They've had enough. So have you had enough, or would you like more?
Oh.
You guys are amazing. We appreciate you. Thank you yet again for hanging out with us. Seriously, we appreciate it. We appreciate you guys' nice comments.
Do you know what I love?
What?
What is happening?
The dog is going crazy.
Our husky again ruins the video.
Stop it.
No.
Naga, stop it.
What I love is that I feel like I can't look into Aaron's eyes when this ring light's on. He's like this.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. This is him the whole time.
This light is so bright. Yeah, but your eyes are just gigantic, dude. I don't have big eyes.
He's just like this the whole time.
You're making me tired.
I'm the one who always falls asleep the whole time. Okay, anyways, you guys are awesome. Thanks for joining us. And please join us next week for
yet again
the fun shenanigans and update on her so that she doesn't look like a creepy alien.
There will be 2 patterns out probably by the next
really?
video.
I won't believe it until I see it.
Goals.
So, okay, well.
Goals.
All right, so have a great night, guy, or great day.
Night,
great
week.
It's like 8:30, so we've got to go get our kids. Let's go to Hokulia.
Let's do it. Hokulia is
my favorite place.
It's like a shaved ice cream place, right?
It's like shave ice, but it's just like the whatever. But I will buy ice cream, although they got rid of their macadamia ice cream, and that breaks my heart. I've been promising the kids for days.
No, I'm like trying to open my eyes.
I know. No, it's just funny. He's just...
That's my normal eye.
No, but what's funny is at night when we're going to sleep and he has the TV on. I hate the TV on when we go to sleep.
Look at all this info into our lives. They're going to love this.
And they're going to hate it and fast forward and click next. Thumbs down me. And then
she's going to be like...
No, but I hate the TV on. I can't go to sleep with the TV. So I have to sit there and keep looking over at him to see if he's fallen asleep.
Dude, it's
well,
so
when
annoying.
he has his eyes open, he looks like this. So half the time I'm like looking at him. He's like, I'm awake.
Dude,
like,
she's like inspecting
tell.
me. She'll be like right in my face.
Because I can't tell. Because am I awake or asleep, Aaron? This is Aaron asleep. This is Aaron awake. Ready?
Dude, you know how annoying it is?
Aaron awake. Aaron asleep.
Do you know how annoying it is when you're watching TV and she comes up and pokes you in your eye to find out, like puts it like an inch from your eye to see if you blink.
Poke you in the eye.
Like, I'm freaking awake, leave me alone.
Oh my gosh. I do poke you in the eye, although you've given me a great idea. So I might next time. Okay, we're done. Okay, so see you next week, guys.